What's up? It's Bree. I'm back at it again. Subscribe and tell your friends to follow me so y'all can be a part of this journey. I'm gonna do a how I met my baby daddy mixed with why he's a baby daddy and not a boyfriend type of video while I beat my face because I gotta go to work after this. So let's get into it. I did my eyebrows already because if you do your makeup, you know eyebrows be taking like 20 years to do and ain't nobody got time for all of that. So I'm just gonna prep my skin. I use the Tarte Poreless primer mixed with the Mary Kay primer. I should bring this up here. Mixed with the Mary Kay foundation primer sunscreen. I like to mix. I also like to use the Mary Kay. Where can I find her? Come out, wherever you are. There's like this Mary Kay, not foundation, moisturizer that I use. But since I can't find that, I'm gonna use the age minimizer, which I mean, obviously I don't need that, but I'm gonna put it on today because I can't find my other stuff. So I just dotted around my face because, and I don't use a lot. This is what that looks like. And all my products are pretty dirty, so I'm really not gonna show y'all because I don't need anybody coming for me. Let's get it. So I filmed How I Met My Baby Daddy yesterday, but I rewatched it. I tried to edit it and I was just like not here for it. So I deleted it because I was just like, I want you guys to know the whole story, me being 100% honest and how I really met him. So, let's get into that because I suffer from pregnancy brain, like horribly. And I felt like in that video I left out a lot and it would just be too much for me to like try to add in. So I'm just gonna re-record it because I don't got time for all that. For my foundation, I use the Maybelline Super Stay Full Coverage in the color Warm Coconut. This is my winter color, and is it my winter color? I want to say it's my winter color, and no, actually, this is my summer color. And then I use their coconut 355 in summertime. I mean, in the winter. But because my sun is making me really pale, or I don't look pale today, but the other day, me and my mom were talking and she was like, "You're looking real pale." And I was just like, "Honey, don't come for me today." And then I also used the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the color Cafe because this is my ride or die. Me and Cafe go hard in the paint. I really don't do this all the time, do it by my lips, but I feel like my lip has gotten a lot darker and I don't have time for that. I just do a couple pumps. So I met Kai's dad June 26th of 2018. Lord have mercy. Look, I'm already starting. Look at this. It doesn't look, it looks like it doesn't match, but just sit back and watch. So I met Kai's dad June like 25th, 26th of 2018, and I honestly was not trying to be in a relationship. Like, I met him on Tinder, and I really, like, I was not going through a lot, but I was just mentally not prepared for a whole relationship, because I had just gotten out of one. Or not just, but I had just gone out of a crazy relationship. And so I honestly went in with the intentions of just being, you know, side pieces, whatever you want to call it. Like, I was just trying to live my life. As I said in the last video, I was in the process of living my life. I was gonna move out of my parents' house, and then I had like a little panic attack, and my parents were like, stay here, do not leave, yada yada yada. So I stayed home, and then my mom's like, but I want you to actually like get out and enjoy life. So I got out, or I attempted to get out, because I'm not a party person. I don't like going out. I don't even like I like hanging out with my friends, but like in the comforts of my house, because like I don't like leaving. I'm a homebody to like the death of me. Unless I'm spending money on some food, like you can't catch me doing anything but that. For my powder, I use Mary Kay bronzer in the color 4. Or not bronzer, it's bronze 4. Their translucent powder. Oh, there it is. And so yeah, I honestly didn't go in with the intentions of like marrying Kai's dad ever. And that's where I'm like, I think that's where me and him were different. Like, I guess he wanted to be in like this long-term relationship, and I was just trying to find myself and like get to know me before I even got into a serious relationship. And I feel like that's where I should have probably been, what's the word? I probably should have not been on Tinder if I was just trying to get to know myself. Yo, my eyebrow is stressing me out. This eyebrow right here, it always wants to, you know, catch these hands, but what she's not gonna do today is make me look crazy on YouTube. Like, what is that? And what is this? It's fine. It's fine, because we're gonna spend another 2 years trying to fix it, and I don't have time for that. So yeah, I was trying to find myself. I was trying to get to know myself and be as happy as can be without feeling like I needed another person. And I thank his dad for that, because me and him, we share the same zodiac sign. He's a Cancer, I'm a Cancer. And his dad, I feel like I just got off the topic, but whatever. His dad wants, like, how do I explain it? He thinks he knows himself to a 100 degree, and he's still like, I feel like he still needs to get to know himself and like be by himself for a little bit before he tries to date someone else. I knew for a fact that I did not need to be in another relationship. I just needed to find myself, honestly. Like, I met him and we really didn't get to know each other. And yes, like I said, I didn't even really know myself. So, but like, there was never a conversation about us. Like, we just did things that boyfriend, girlfriend don't really do. So, like, in my head, I honestly didn't think that we were really dating. Like, I brought him around my family because he lived a good 30 minutes away from my house. And like I just said, I don't like leaving my house. So I brought him over because I was just like, this saves me gas. And this saves me time, because I knew what days he got off of work and he knew what days, I mean, I never really had a day off, but you know, it was easier for me to, you know, get to him if he was, oh snap, honey, breaking things. And he knew how, you know, we worked around that. Like, there are just certain things about him that I wasn't, like, if I was looking for a husband, that wouldn't be it for me. So, met him on Tinder. We were we were together for like 2 months. I found out I was pregnant, and there was a lot of like, me getting pregnant for me was kind of like an eye-opener. I was like, you know what? I don't want to be like most females who stay with a guy knowing that I do not want to be with him, because I did not. Like, he couldn't give me what I was giving to him. Like, I'm the type of girlfriend that I want to be there for you. If you want to talk about, you know, how, you know, crazy your parents are, I'm here for it. Let's talk. If you want to talk about, you know, how bad your day was, I'm here for it. Let's talk. But I also want that reciprocated. And I felt like that wasn't it for him. Like, he didn't know how to be, like, he didn't know how to put his feelings on the back burner, or just, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, he just didn't know how to not give his opinion all the time, or not his opinion, but like talk about him all the time. I cannot talk about me for some time. Like, I can give myself a minute and be like, honey, no one cares. That was not that for him. So it was like really hard being with him, because I was just like, I was tired of always talking about him, and I was tired of not feeling needed. So because of how our relationship went, I kind of found like I couldn't go to him and talk to him about my day, because it was always like I felt like it was like a competition. Like, oh, one of my lieutenants didn't do this, yada yada yada, but then he would turn it back around and be like, oh, well, this person. I'm just like, yo, just let me tell you about my day. Like, I just want to talk to you about my day. And he, like, it was just, I was always arguing with him because I just wanted to talk to him. And I mean, he wasn't, it wasn't all bad, but I'm just saying, like, those for me were like big, like, honey, you gotta like find the exit door, find it soon. And Kai was my exit door. Like, I found out I was pregnant, I was just like, I was out of there. I was like, I can't be with someone if I don't even know how to talk to them. He doesn't know how to talk to me. That's just how it was with us. Like, I couldn't, I skipped a couple things. I forgot to tell y'all. For my, blush, I use Berry from Maybelline. I don't think this blush likes me because she keeps throwing herself at me. And then for highlight, I use Soleil by Milani. And I think everybody uses Soleil. If you don't use Soleil, then what are you doing? Like, get your life together. And I would show you the packaging, but again, like I said, they're dirty. Like, my highlight don't even got like a little cap to protect it. We're struggling. But yeah, so it was hard to be with him. It really was. And honestly, that's kind of why Kai is here, because there was nothing for us to talk about, like, at all. For eyeshadow, even though I don't know what I'm doing with my eyeshadow, I probably shouldn't because I'm distracted. I'm probably not going to do eyeshadow because that would be horrible. Oh, that would be pretty though. I don't know. No, let's not do that. But I have to. So for eyeshadows, I use the Morphe palettes. I have the Jacqueline, and then I have the Boss Mood palette. That's typically what I always wear. And then for the brushes, I also use Morphe brushes. I know this is not sponsored. I wish it was sponsored. They need to hurry up and hit me up. I work in an Ulta, so the brushes just be sitting there and I just be looking at them and I'm just like, yo, you're a good price. Let me buy you. But yeah, so I don't even know what I'm gonna do for my eye look. I'm feeling really glowy. Y'all just don't understand. The more makeup you put on, the more makeup you have to take off. And I'm pregnant. I'm 32 weeks. Wearing makeup and having to take it off is a no-go. So yeah, I met his dad. We got together. I got pregnant, and I didn't want to be with him. And it just got crazy. Like, I felt like I was watching Love and Hip Hop Austin. Like, that's how I felt. Like, in the span of a week of me finding out I was pregnant, we like broke up. Then his parents thought that he wasn't the father of my child. And then like, it was just constant like arguing. And like, he thought I was being emotional and like irrational. Then he didn't want me to have the baby. So it was just like going back and forth. And then that was another thing. Like, we didn't know how to talk to each other. And then on top of us not knowing how to talk to each other, he wanted me to have an abortion. And I was just like, you want to be with me, but you don't want me to have your kid? Like, honey, you kind of sound crazy. So I was just like, yo, do you? I'm going to do me, but we can't be together. Like, I don't need to see you. Like, there's nothing we need to talk about other than this kid. And that kind of like ended our relationship. And like I said, Kai is going to be here in 6 weeks, 9 days. If we want to be, not 9 days, like 6 days. If you want to be technical, he's going to be here in like 6 weeks. Technically 6 weeks. And Kai's dad has not been to one appointment. Like, shout out to my mom and dad, because I mean, my dad has not been to one appointment because he works nights, and I'm not gonna force you to stay up extra to listen to No Heartbeat. Ain't nobody got time for that. And my mom, God is still working on her, so you know, she just be showing up to work whenever she want to show up to work. So she just comes to my appointment because she wants to be there for me, and I appreciate that, because that first doctor's appointment, I was like, still like, ain't nothing in there. Y'all playing. It's a cyst. Like, it's not there. And so, I mean, I told his dad not to come to the first appointment because most first appointments are like, what's the word? they say, like, online, they say that on the first appointment, like, they do a lot of things, like, vaginally, and, like, they check for a lot of things, and I just wasn't comfortable with him being there. So I was just like, don't come, and I'll bring you pictures. I'll send you pictures of him, because I really don't want, it's awkward. I need to mentally get this or this stuff in my head. So I told him I was going to the first appointment. The second appointment, he just didn't come. Third appointment, he blew up my phone for weeks on end to get the information for it. Never showed up. So, like, our relationship just got really rocky. Like, he was just, like, saying one thing and doing another, and I like consistency. Like, if you say you gonna jump in like 5 minutes, I need you to jump, honey, because, like, I don't need to be, like, looking at you like you're lying. Like, why are you lying? Like, there's no need to lie. So I distanced myself really fast because there was no need. And he's not to blame. Like, I was very confusing. Like, confusing. I would say, like I wanted to work because my dad isn't my blood dad. He's my stepdad. So I wanted me and Kai's dad to work, but, like, it wasn't going to work. Like I thought we could, make things work for Kai, and it just wasn't happening. Yo, y'all, have you guys ever smelt the tartiest or tartlet palette? The little, like, they smell so good. I don't know why Tarte has to do that to people. Like, if I was rich, I would buy all their palettes just because they smell good. Not because of their colors, because every palette's basically the same. That's why I spend my money on the cheaper stuff, because they're all the same. They're all going to do the same thing. They're all going to twerk on these eyes. Like, I'm not about to spend $50. No. So, yeah, I try to distance myself. And then at my baby shower, so he helped pay for the baby shower, not the baby shower, my gender reveal. My gender reveal was like October, and still, like, it was still rocky between us. Like, my best friend Bree, I have a lot of best friends. My best friend Bree came, and she even said it was, like, awkward because I expected his whole family to come, and because they RSVP'd, and none of them showed up. Only his friend showed up. I asked him to bring beer because, I mean, I can't drink, but he can drink, and most of my dad's friends can drink. Most of my mom's friends can drink or do drink. And I was just like, bring some alcohol so that, they're not just looking at me looking at them while I sip on my Sprite. Like, I don't need that. So, but he didn't do that. He was like, oh, I didn't have it, blah, blah, blah. And I mean, I understand. He doesn't have a car, so cool. You don't have what I have, so you can't, like, it would be hard for him to plug up a whole thing. But, like, for me, it was like, he didn't even get dressed to come to his own gender reveal. He was wearing a t-shirt and jeans and some work shoes. I was just like, how? I can't even take pictures with you. Like, I'm looking like a whole 20 and you're looking like a -3. Like, you can't, not me. And it was just awkward. Like, because I had a game at my gender reveal where me and him had to play against each other, and it was just awkward because, like, we really didn't talk the entire time, and I had to play this game with him, and I thought that it would be different, but it wouldn't. Like, he just makes things so awkward, and he doesn't know how to talk to people, so it makes things even more awkward because he doesn't know how to talk to people, and I don't tolerate people talking to me crazy. So, or attacking me. So I would shut down. Or not shut down. Yeah, I shut down. I let you say what you say, and I keep it moving because I don't have time. And I know that I can be mean when people start talking to me crazy. So I just I choose not to. I just got mascara all on my lid. Whatever, it's a look. But yeah, like we still, like, Kai's gonna be here in 6 weeks, and he'll text me and be like, oh, when's the baby gonna be born? When the baby gonna be born? I don't know. And his due date is April 17th. Like, if you don't know that, then I apologize. So it's been really hard. It's been really, really hard. Some days I regret not getting to know him before I got pregnant, because it's like I found out I was pregnant 4 weeks and 6 days, or that's when I went to the doctor. And so that means that we got pregnant like the first week of us knowing each other. So that it just irritates me, because I'm like, I really don't know who this person is, and I'm over here pregnant. And it's like, no one wants to be pregnant to someone that they can't stand. No one wants to have to share those memories with someone that they don't like. And honestly, I don't like his dad. And I don't want to say that I hate him. I just don't like his dad. Like, his dad just be doing the most. And most of the stuff I have for Kai was all taken care of by me, or my side of my support system. I don't want to say my side of the family, my support system. So most of Kai's stuff has all been taken care of by us. Like, we have everything because, first of all, his mama's a hustler, and that's what she's gonna do. And second of all, I was scared. I really was. I was like, just because I'm not ready to be a mom does not mean that my child should be looking like who did it and why. So me and Kai have been chilling. He has everything. He's been cooking in here, taking up space. Like, I'm kind of over him. Kai can get out. Kai can take his stuff and get out of my stomach at this point. Like, I don't understand why we have to wait till 40 weeks or wait till the end of my pregnancy to have him. Like, I'm over being pregnant at this point. But I do thank his dad for getting me pregnant, because, like I said, I was trying to live my best life. Getting pregnant opened up my eyes to seeing that I am the best version of myself, because I had to figure things out faster and, you know, love myself more, because being pregnant is not easy. No shape or form. Like, this kid does not like greasy food. My mom thinks that I'm just nauseous all the time. No, Kai does not like greasy food. So yeah, I really hope me and his dad can get on better terms, because Kai is about to be here in like a couple weeks. He can come early. My baby shower is not even here yet, and I'm over it. I've already sent him an eviction notice. He knows that he is not welcomed in this body anymore. Me and Kai, I cannot, like, my whole family is excited. My mom is still doubtful on what she wants to be called. So if you guys want to, you can leave names for grandmas in my comments, because my mom is struggling. And I'll get to you guys later. Bye.